is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Flames will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Louisiana Tech's offense will come out first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The Flames offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The Flames will have a first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Flames are marching down the field. That's reeled in, it's moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Here's a hit. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lee. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Liberty.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll return it. coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hold and finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Bullock. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wiggins. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Gandy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going up top again. Caught over the middle. It's Wilkerson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Gandy. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll run it from the gun. Creates a little room. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Basco. And the ball slipped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Defense takes matters into its own hands.
Nice job by the defense forcing. Well, that took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Back to pass on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Gray. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Flames want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option. The give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Off play action. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Finds his man. It's Fenley. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Boom. He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a loss on 1st down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Using his legs to buy some time. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkerson. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the air, it's Bullock. Hit as he throws. Makes the catch. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays.
There There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Flames in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Flames will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Rushes on him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gray. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. On first down from the 13-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Liberty! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. Going over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Finds his man in the middle. Wide open spaces. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Catch in the middle. It's Finley. Still running at the 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Finley. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To throw, it's Bullock. Looking to get it in. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Still on his feet at the 35. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Gray. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Basco. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Flames! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiggins. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Sets up the screen. Oh, what a move. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking for a man. It's Basco. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And some room to work. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Flames are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab down the middle. Hits the afterburners. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia Tech is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 20 to Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. They'll go back to the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the option. Now the pitch. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Flames trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Liberty! And the pummeling has started. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it, and guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had, and the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And he's going to bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Fires to the big fella. Oh, a lot of space. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got room at the 35. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdowns.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. Straight ahead. Touchdown, Flames. And the punishment has been extended. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it. Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That's caught. It's Gandy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilkerson. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They'll try the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On first down from the 13-yard line. To the ground with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Fires to the tight end. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. On the ground, it's Wiggins. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Get it out on the screen. Across the 35. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were fast.